Hi, I'm Tim, and on behalf of the entire Apollo family, I'm super excited that you've chosen us for your RV experience. I'm about to share with you all the tips and tricks on operating your RV. So your two best friends on your travels will be your Apollo Connect app and the how-to guide. With the Apollo Connect app, you can find local points of interest, get prepared for your road trip with our safe drive and how-to videos, and with our friends at CampStay, find and book campgrounds and holiday parks. Your second best friend will be the how-to guide. The how-to guide contains all the relevant instructions on the features of your chosen RV. First of all, we'll quickly run through the symbols used throughout the how-to guide. No driving during procedure. This symbol means this procedure cannot be completed whilst the vehicle is in motion. Requires electricity. This symbol indicates this procedure is only available when your vehicle is connected to mains power. Requires gas. This symbol indicates that this procedure functions with the LPG gas. Requires battery. This symbol indicates that the 12-volt battery system is required for the operation. All right, let's go. I'm going to give you a quick tour around the outside and show you the features of the exterior of your adventure camper. First of all, we've got our diesel containers here. Fill them up with diesel and use them as a backup if you're going into a remote area. Got a little storage compartment here and another one right here. Your RV can be connected to mains power and you'll connect it right here. All right, the passenger side now, heaps of points of interest here. You've got a stabilizing leg. You've got the main door here to enter your RV. A step here that you can manually pull out for easy access. An outdoor cooking section that we'll go through later in much more detail. A little light here called the awning light. A fantastic little sunshade awning up here. You can carry extra water in these two 20-litre water containers. And a little storage compartment for your LPG gas bottles. And lastly, this is where you're going to fill up your diesel fuel tank. So with your RV, you've got a bunch of keys. First, you've got the vehicle remote. You've got the main door keys. The smaller round one is for the door lock, and the larger square one is for the deadbolt. You've got a compartment key. Please make sure you have the keys on you at all times. And don't separate the keys. And don't leave the key in the ignition. Your adventure camper can be connected to 240 mains power at a campground. You'll need your lead. You're going to notice with your lead that it's got a really large earth pin. That means it's rated at 15 amps. You can't plug this into a normal power outlet. Most campgrounds in Australia will be rated at 15 amps. Just make sure when you're connecting, you've got a really nice solid connection with the large earth pin at the bottom. And the other end goes to the campground. Make sure the circuit breaker is in the on position. Turn off all appliances prior to disconnecting from the power inlet. And always remember to unplug your RV when you're about to drive off. The adventure camper is equipped with a stabilising leg that can be lowered to stabilise the cabin. The winder arm is located just inside the door. Use the arm to lower the leg. Always remember to raise the leg up fully before driving. All right, time to cook. Your adventure comes with a fantastic little outside cooking unit right here, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So you'll need to grab a gas bottle out of this compartment here. Release the bottle by undoing the strap. And don't forget the hose. Firstly, connect the hose firmly to the bottle. Quick tip, this screw goes anti-clockwise. Hang the bottle on the hook so that the hose will reach the stove, this time turning clockwise. Unlatch the lid and brace with the side supports. When you're ready to cook, turn on the gas at the bottle, turn the dial at the stove on, and light with the provided lighter. Once you've finished cooking, allow plenty of time for the stove to cool, give it a really nice clean, and then we can shut the lid, lock that, and return the gas bottle to its compartment. Use the rubber strap to hold the gas bottles in place. The awning is a sunshade only. It's not to be used in windy or rainy conditions. To operate the awning, simply push the buttons on either end to release the locking system and slide out. Extend the arms until they click into place and lock off. Drop the legs down. Use the quick lock system on the support legs to adjust the height in one movement and lock off to secure them in place. To close, unlock the arms and release both push buttons, and the awning will automatically roll up. Make sure the locks on each side have engaged properly. The roof can be raised by releasing all 4 clasps. Alright, when you're ready to push the pop top up, a quick tip is to leave this door nice and open so that you can push it up easily. Use the handles to push the roof up. A quick tip, use your shoulder. When packing up, grab the handles and pull straight down, making sure any extra fabric is pulled inside the vehicle. Don't forget to close all 4 clasps to secure the pop top before heading off. Your adventure camper comes with a sink here. It draws water from a container in this cupboard. When the water container is empty, just unscrew the lid, undo the straps, and take it out and refill it at a tap. Once full again, strap the bottle back in and reinsert the hose with the cap. Turn on the water pump switch at the main control panel and you'll get the water flowing. The lights in your adventure camper are going to work off the 12-volt system. Just remember to turn them off when you're not using them, as they will drain the battery, unless you're connected to mains power at a campground. Simply turn on and off at the main control panel and also at each individual light. To use the awning light, switch it on at the main control panel and then use the switch just inside the main door. This little table is great, very flexible. It can move any which way you want it to go, depending on how you want to use it. If you want to remove it, all you need to do is loosen the lever, and if you run out of room, pull it towards you, turn it around, re-engage it into the gear and continue to loosen. The arm and leg can be stored underneath the table by sliding into this groove and locking off. Alright, time for bed. Making the bedding in the adventure camper could not be easier. Just a little tip, just make sure the tap at the sink is out of the way. All we do, pull the bedboard towards us until we hit the stoppers, reach over and extend the cushion out. Voila. The fridge in your adventure camper is going to work off the 12-volt system and the 240-volt mains power when connected at a campground. When driving, your fridge will work off the engine battery. Simply switch it on at the main control panel and set to the desired temperature. We recommend you set the fridge to setting number 4. The power points allow you to use your 240-volt appliances. These only work when connected to mains power at a campground. Alright, let's talk about four-wheel driving. For the most part, you're going to use high-speed two-wheel drive for normal sealed roads. When you want to take your adventure camper off the road onto unsealed roads, we suggest you go onto high-speed four-wheel drive mode. You'll need to stop the car, engage the clutch and turn the dial to H4. And continue to use the gears as per normal. When you need maximum power and traction when climbing or descending steep hills, switch to L4, low-speed four-wheel drive mode. The four-wheel drive and low-speed four-wheel drive indicator will illuminate on the dash when engaged. Some adventure campers will have a four-wheel drive gear selector. Prior to moving between two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive modes, bring the vehicle to a complete stop and press the clutch in before shifting into gear. A quick tip when you're starting your adventure camper, put the key in, put your foot on the brake, push the clutch all the way in and turn the ignition key and your engine will start. Alright guys, that's it from me. Don't forget, your two best friends are going to be your how-to guide and the Apollo Connect app. We wish you all the best on your trip and we'll see you next time.